Please, I'm not resisting.
On New Year's Eve, 41-year-old Keith Muriel was arrested near the hotel on Beasley Road. No one expected the night to go so badly. Officer Avery Willis and Kenya McCarty were seen threatening Muriel to leave without giving a reason. Officer McCarty kept turning on her taser in front of him. Muriel was already very stressed as he was trying to walk away.
I'm telling you.
Stop one more time, put you on your ass, man. I promise. Come on, keep it going.
Let's go, in the street.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Wherever you gotta go, go. I'm not, hey, come back right here. Come back right here.
I don't got time. Finna go to jail for public drunk. I'm telling you, that's what's finna happen. Okay. Sir, first and last warning, get off the light. First and last warning, get off my light. Let's go. He like, stupid, nah, he finna get off my light, take it to Waffle House. Let's go, I want you out my grass. Hey, they been doing that. They called me and Knots just came to my phone. Bro, while we was out there, I'm talking about, them ain't no fireworks. I just in Waffle House parking lot, and he gonna be Clement's problem.
It didn't stop there. The cops decided to chase Muriel with their vehicles. There was no clear reason for going after him again, but what happened next will shock you.
1023.
Go ahead.
1023. Give me your left arm. Give me your left arm.
Okay.
Stay down. Left arm. Stop!
Muriel wasn't resisting during the arrest, even though 3 officers had him pinned down. Despite that, Officer McCarty used the stun gun on him multiple times for no good reason. What happened next with these cops is unbelievable.
Alright.
There you go. Come on. 4, 5.
Even though Muriel was lying helpless on the ground, officers kept using the stun gun on him. Were they trying to tase him to death? Their cruel behavior didn't stop there. The worst was yet to come.
Hey, nah, let him. Let him on the ground. Let him get.
Right here.
Cardi.
Cardi. None on this side. None on the back pockets. Motherfucker, turn over.
Y'all got him in the corner?
Nope.
I'm saying, like,
Check his pocket right there.
All right, something in that pocket.
Come on now. Can you help me low?
You want to keep trying to kick me?
Hey, y'all
Go ahead,
okay. Now we get you get up.
Yes, sir, ma'am. Keith.
He looked at the cops with pain in his eyes, unaware that he was facing those who commit murder at night. The officers then put him in the back of the police cruiser.
Hey, nah. Fix it. I'm gonna fix that Lexington right now.
extended stay, so hey,
oh, get in, watch your head. Come on, get in.
sir.
Here, grab his. You have to grab him by the arm. Grab him right here under his arm.
Shit, he about to take my shit.
Come on, get your legs in. Go over there.
That night, after putting Muriel inside the car, the officers forgot about him and talked for a long time. Officers Avery Willis, Kenya McCarty, and James Land were all involved in the harsh arrest of Keith Muriel.
Tell them don't open that door.
Leave the windows down.
Come back in that car. Sorry, I promise you we ain't had no choice. Go look at us. Tell me you can go take these
At the car, you go get him.
and you go get them by yourself. We'll take all the handcuffs off and you put the handcuffs on.
He off something.
Sorry, he off something.
Realistically, he is off something right now because
can't
the way he
see.
look at you, you can tell like
And
he'll
he'll
stare
just
at
look
you.
at you like this. And you'll be talking, he just looking. So we walked them all the way over there to Waffle House in the parking lot, Sergeant. We came back over here, finna get ready to go 10-8. He walks back over here. Security said he done told him at least 8 times to stop harassing the people that was parked over here. He kept coming back and forth. Now when we walked him over there to Waffle House, he came right back over here after we told him do not come back over here.
Officer McCarty accused Muriel of staring at her, and they all laughed about his arrest. Sadly, that night was the last for Keith Muriel as he died in police custody. Former officers Avery Willis, Kenya McCarty, and James Land have been called before a grand jury. Court documents show McCarty faces a second-degree murder charge, while Land is charged with manslaughter. There's no indictment yet for Willis. Hinds County Sheriff Tyree Jones said Land was released on a $75,000 bond, and McCarty was released on a $150,000 bond. Officer Land had not been arrested. Muriel's family has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the officers involved. On January 29, 2021, 40-year-old Quinn Bas was moving his car from his house to a nearby convenience store when San Bernardino police pulled him over for allegedly speeding. Tensions rose as the officer approached him.
How you doing?
Hold on the window, dude.
Is there a reason why you guys are pulling me over?
Yeah, you were speeding.
I wasn't speeding.
Yes,
What's
you were
what's the emergency, sir?
I'm not rolling the window, sir. Like, we're not gonna play these games with you.
I'm not gonna play. I just want to know what the emergency is,
You're
sir.
stopping for speeding.
I was not
You have a
speeding.
driver's license on you?
Here, I'll give you my information.
You on probation or parole?
I'm gonna give you my information, sir. Hold on.
Officer Shipley appeared confrontational from the start, threatening Quinn even before looking at any documents. Quinn gave his documents to the officer, but the cop wasn't satisfied.
I'm not committing any crime. I just want to know why do you guys have your emergency lights on? What's the emergency?
I just told you, you're being stopped because you were speeding.
Are you recording this, please?
Yes, we are recording.
You are recording?
Everything. License and registration, please.
Here's your information, sir. I got you right here.
Hey, sir, I don't like you reaching around.
I'm just showing.
I'm ask you to step out of the vehicle.
Here, I'm not. I don't want to step out of the vehicle because I feel like I'm under arrest.
I'm gonna have you step out of the vehicle.
I'm-
Listen, either step out of the vehicle, I'm gonna break the glass.
Can you please have your watch commander show up?
Within seconds of making contact, Officer Shipley threatened to break the car window. Quinn was still trying to understand the reason for the stop, and what should have been a simple speeding ticket was starting to escalate into a major issue.
I would like to have your watch commander show up, please, sir. Don't break my window.
I'm asking
Please,
you right
sir,
now,
don't
step
break
out
my
of the
window.
vehicle.
I'm recording this for my own safety. I'm under duress. Please do not break my window. I didn't commit a crime.
Step out of the vehicle.
Sir, I did not commit a crime. I will step out under duress, please. I'll step out under
Okay,
duress.
please step out.
I will, please. Please do not hurt me. I'm fearful for my life, for my safety right now. It's scary.
I'm giving you 3 seconds, sir. If you don't step out of the vehicle now, I'm gonna break the glass and you're gonna get pulled out.
Girl, I'm doing it right now.
Sir,
I'm
one,
allowed to. Go ahead.
one.
Even though Quinn pleaded with the officer to come out, the officer quickly rolled down his window. But things were about to get worse.
You're hurting me, sir. Please, I'm not resisting. Can you record? Please, somebody record. Record this. Ow, yeah.
Relax.
I am. I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Quinn was brutally tackled by a couple of officers and punched multiple times, leading to cuts all over his body, head injuries, and broken elbows. He was taken to the hospital for treatment and then transferred to the police station, where he was charged with resisting arrest and assault. In December 2022, Quinn filed a lawsuit against the city of San Bernardino and Officer Shipley. The case is still ongoing, and we hope Quinn gets the justice he deserves. Officer Tammy Adler from the Waterbury Police Department was upset about something, so she chose to take out her frustration on the bystanders.
She was not being attacked at all. I have it all on video.
We just wanted to settle.
Why are you arresting her? Why is she being arrested? I want to know why she is being arrested. Alana?
Arrested too. Back up.
Just sit there. Just sit there.
You are. You too.
I want to know why she is being arrested.
Everybody will know, but you guys are both.
I want to know why she's being arrested right this second.
Guess what? I just showed up too.
Okay, well, I want to know why she is arresting her.
But I promise
my sister has not done nothing to you.
Before I leave,
can I speak to her?
Before we leave.
Ma'am, why is she being arrested at the moment?
Because she was at my door threatening me.
Officer Adler went on a spree, arresting everyone she encountered. Her actions caused a series of unjust arrests and disruption among the civilians.
He's too. She gave your badge number.
I did not threaten you at all. I did not threaten you at all.
You're going to.
Why am I going to? You didn't even detain me or anything. You were not telling me I'm being detained. Give her my phone. I record every second of it. Every second of it, because I am being arrested for asking you for your name and badge number. I am being arrested for identify yourself as an officer.
Him.
Why am I being arrested for asking you what your badge number is?
In my car, all right?
I am asking her, why am I being arrested?
Him.
You want to name and badge number? I literally asked her. You want to watch the video? I literally sat here and asked her what her name and badge number is.
Especially number 70.
She's going to. This one too. This one too. Come on. This one too. I don't have to get over here.
All we can do is hope that these citizens stood up to the officers, holding them accountable for their actions and asserting their rights. In November 2020, Canadian motorcyclist Kyle Wilde was recording a moto vlog when he stopped at a red light. Suddenly, a police officer came up from behind and did something surprising.
And he gives it to the other guy. The other guy's like, all right, I'm out, peace.
Get off the bike. Hands behind your back.
What?
Hands behind your back.
Okay. What did I do? Ow.
The officer didn't try to talk to Kyle about the stop and immediately knocked him to the ground, causing damage to his bike as well. Kyle was confused and terrified by what was happening.
What?
So, when you came by, when your license plate was hidden like that?
It's not even my bike. It's my dad's.
Sorry?
It's not even my bike, it's my dad's.
It's your dad's. Okay. Is it gonna like this?
Huh?
Am I gonna it like this?
I mean, you probably already from slamming into the ground.
I didn't plan it on the ground.
I don't know, man.
You have a driver's license on you?
Yeah.
The officer then proceeded to handcuff Kyle and only afterward demanded his ID. Instead of asking for identification first, the officer used force, which was shocking to see.
Do you have any ID on you?
Yeah, I just said. It's in my pocket here. For this jacket pocket, yeah.
Let me just get your ID and then I'm going to uncuff you, alright?
Alright. Got insurance in there too.
Oh?
Yep.
You okay?
Yeah.
Slide one knee up. Okay.
Ugh.
Just like that, Kyle was released from the handcuffs. The officer then tried to explain his earlier actions, and you'll be surprised by the way he tried to justify himself.
I would have pulled over.
So the reason, normally we would.
Yeah.
When guys hide the plate,
yeah,
they don't pull over, they take off.
Well, if guys are gonna take off, they won't have a license plate, to be fair.
No, but what they do is they do like what you do, where you tuck it behind the fender. I've had guys where they'll put magnets and then just flip it down.
But I mean, if you're gonna run from the cops, you wouldn't want a license plate anyways, right?
No, I wouldn't think so, but they do it, and they put stolen plates on there and whatever else.
Fair enough.
So that's why I have to do that, it's just so you wouldn't fly.
All right.
But anyways, all right. I'm just gonna run your plate. As long as everything's okay, you're good to go.
Actually, this wasn't a traffic stop, but an assault on the driver. Realizing he had made a huge mistake, the officer tried to leave the scene as quickly as possible.
No, it's like that. This all bent and shit now.
9 November.
Yeah, like you see how it's all bent now? It's like bent like this. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a little bit.
Yeah, everything's 10 forces license.
You didn't have to like throw me off the bike.
I wasn't trying to throw you. I was just trying to hold you so you wouldn't, like, I was holding you so
you threw me, man. Come on.
However, Kyle wasn't going to let the officer get away easily and demanded reimbursement. His response will shock you and show just how common such assaults are for him.
Well, I gotta make this right, so what can we do?
I don't know, you tell me. I've never had a situation like this.
I mean, generally, they pick it up and drive off. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like, is there like a reimbursement for my up handlebar? I don't know.
You put it in. Like, I'll look into it for you. It's my bad. Like, it's my fault.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's not even my bike, which is like the worst part about it.
Let me get my sergeant here, see what we can do for you.
Okay, thank you.
Try to start it in the meantime.
Okay.
The officer refused to take any responsibility for his actions and showed no remorse for the assault. Kyle stood there for a while before eventually leaving. As of now, Kyle plans to take legal action against the officer and the police department. We can only hope he gets justice and that the corrupt officer is held accountable for his actions. On June 5th, 2019, Ramone Brown was at a gas station when Officer Ty Jindra approached him. The officer immediately became confrontational, complaining about an expired temp tag. He demanded Ramone's ID and license, but in reality, he had no reason to pull him over, as both the license plate and temporary tag were clearly visible on the rear of the car.
65 age suspicious vehicle.
You
stay over there. At the BP station, 3rd Nicollet. It's an unlicensed vehicle, sir. Hey, I need your license and proof of insurance. Your temp tag is expired. Can I be any more clear to you?
I got the registrations right there. That's what I was trying to tell you.
You need to have license plates on your car. Give me your license and your proof of insurance, or you're going in handcuffs. God damn.
Jindra's frustration grew when Brown asked him for the reason for the stop. Brown was anxious and still couldn't understand why he was being pulled over. Instead of handling the situation calmly, the officer chose to escalate it.
505?
No proof of insurance?
The last squad may be at 3rd and Franklin. They don't believe there's a BP at 3rd and Nicollet.
Yeah, I'm at 3rd and Franklin. Alright, step out of the car.
Copy.
Throw translator back.
In 5050, start to Sackable. Copy.
Why are you driving without a license, man? Huh? That's kind of stupid, isn't it?
Copy.
Let's go. You got anything illegal in the car?
The officer quickly put Ramone in handcuffs and had him sit in the back of the police cruiser. But that wasn't the end. He then conducted an illegal search of Ramone's vehicle. The officer's sense of entitlement was appalling.
Copy, code 422.
Hi, can I help you?
As the officer continued searching the vehicle, he reached the front of the car and found an intriguing item folded inside a paper note.
What's your buddy got in your car? What is this? Huh? What does that look like to you? You don't know? No idea, huh? What would you guess it be? You have no idea? Alright, I'll just that's not mine.
The officer either didn't inspect what was inside the currency note, or if he did, it wasn't shown in the body cam footage. His frustration with Brown wasn't the only issue. He also went over to a bystander, handcuffed him, and claimed that the bystander had communicated with Brown earlier.
You were the one right here, weren't you? Yeah, put your hands behind your back. What? Put your hands behind your back, right now. What? I don't want. What? What did I do? Stop. What did I do? Stop it. Stop moving. What did I do? Park 121. What did I do? What did I do? 121 for us. Well, your buddy said that the door is yours. What?
Sorry, I'm sorry. What happened?
Nothing happened. Get back. Get back away from me.
What's mine?
Quit it.
What's
Stop
mine?
moving. Stop moving.
What is mine?
Stop.
I just asking because I just came to get him. That's
Okay, you can stand back there.
What is mine?
Get out of here.
What is mine, sir? What is mine? What is mine, sir? Hell no! What the door? Hell no!
Officer Gendra questioned the bystander about hiding narcotics in the car, even though the bystander seemed completely unaware of any such information. This raised suspicions about whether the officer himself had planted the narcotics inside the vehicle.
Dude, just relax, okay?
Well, how you say something is mine? Ain't nothing in mine.
Relax.
What the?
Okay?
Yeah, how can you say something
Relax.
ain't nothing in mine? What the? What is mine? Ain't nothing in mine.
Okay, hey, just give me 1 second and he's gonna go with you, okay?
Okay.
I don't like when people walk up to me.
I'm sorry, I don't want. I was just
Okay.
Okay.
Step back here.
What do you mean something's mine?
Well, it's either yours or his, right?
No. Ain't
No?
nothing's mine. Ain't
Alright,
nothing's
man.
mine, son.
I'm gonna uncuff you. You're gonna walk away from me, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna uncuff your buddy.
Within seconds, the officer changed his mind and decided to release both the bystander and Brown. He uncuffed Brown and told him to drive off, as long as the vehicle's number plates were visible.
You're transporting to
Put your license plate in your window.
76356.
Put your license plate. Put your license plates on.
That's why I just got it today for my brother.
Alright.
And that's why I was trying to explain to you that the plates is, and the registrations is all right there in the window.
Alright.
Can I show you?
I'm gonna give you a break. You have a license, you know that, right?
Yes, but because I was just using my brother's car. Can I show you the plates?
Go ahead.
I'll show you. The guy who bought the car from, he told my brother, he said, don't put him on until June 2nd. He said, don't put him on until...
Well, it's July.
Oh, well, yeah, I know, but he been having a car since.
Alright. Well, put him on.
Should have a yellow tag then.
I just pulled off because it expired a month ago.
That's what I'm saying. It's my brother's car. I didn't.
Alright.
And just like that, the illegal traffic stop was over. The officer returned to his car and went on his way. Brown was neither cited nor taken into custody, but his civil rights were violated. This led him to file a lawsuit against the city and Officer Gendra. The Minneapolis City Council eventually agreed to settle the lawsuit for $95,000. However, that wasn't the end. In 2022, Officer Jindra was federally indicted on 11 charges after investigators discovered that he had been using his position to obtain drugs and other substances. He failed to report these narcotics and manipulated searches of people, cars, and homes to seize more, fueling his addiction. He pled guilty, citing his addiction, and was sentenced to 3 years in prison and a year of supervised release. Leonard G, a former police officer, ended up in a risky situation. He had planned to meet a minor he had been talking to over the phone. However, he was unaware that there was no minor, just a carefully set trap for him. Even though he was caught in the act, Leonard wasn't ready to give up easily.
Hey, what's going on? What you here for?
How you doing?
What's your name?
Paul.
Paul?
Yeah.
What you right here for?
What's that?
What you right here for, Paul?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm here to meet some of my friends.
You here to meet? Here to meet your friends?
Yeah, I'm here to get some I'm here to get a turkey hill iced tea. Some cash. Why?
Oh, don't keep your hands where I can see them.
Who are you?
Listen, I'm out here. I know what you're right here to do.
I'm not here to do nothing.
Listen,
I'm here to get a turkey hill iced tea.
You hit up one of my decoys already.
No. Listen,
Yeah.
buddy, you got the wrong guy.
Buddy, Paul?
No. My name's not Paul.
You just said Paul.
No.
You just said your name Paul.
My name's not Paul. You got the wrong guy, buddy. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, what's good, man? What's up? What's up? There's another one right here.
You're not playing no homie game with me. You're not playing no game.
Got one again right here.
You're not playing no game with me.
In a frantic bid to avoid the repercussions, he fled the scene, hoping his troubles would disappear. Unfortunately for him, his face was clearly caught on camera. A few days later, he was apprehended by the authorities and charged with enticing a minor into intimated activities. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 2 years in prison for his actions. A former police officer traveled a long way to meet a 14-year-old with bad intentions. Instead, he met the child's father and several police officers. A few days earlier, the man had been talking with someone he thought was a 14-year-old, not realizing it was actually the father. The man, perhaps naively, hoped showing his police badge would get him out of trouble, but reality proved him wrong.
Do something about it, you come out here. Here, grab your gun. Really? You're a police officer? You're a police officer? You're a police officer, you
With no way out, he started spinning a web of lies to try to justify his unacceptable behavior.
I knew you were a cop. How's this gonna look? How's this gonna look to your department?
When there's proof that you're harassing my brother for money.
Your brother for money?
He's got a video too, as a person videoing him too.
Oh, somebody's videoing your brother? I don't know who your brother is, but you're a cop?
They know you.
You're a cop? What department do you work for? I'm gonna calm down. What department do you work for?
Well, they know you and you're videoing him.
What department do you work for? I would never ask for money. Never.
You're asking him for money.
I would never do it. I would never do it.
Camera set up and everything.
Okay, well, that's fine. It's not me. There's a whole bunch of us out there. What department do you work for? I'm calming down. What police department do you work for?
I work for one here.
I know, but what police department? What county is it?
It's not here.
Okay, what county? I already knew you were a cop in Texas, so why are you here?
Because I live here.
Okay, so you're a cop in Texas, but you live here? Do you know the Texas Rangers just took a couple guys in Texas for me? I knew you were a cop. I knew you were a cop before you pulled up. You think I'm stupid. I do my research. I knew you were a cop. Why do you think I asked you several times? I knew you were a cop. Bro, you're out there supposed to serve and protect, right? You're not supposed to serve the children, right? So you're a cop, bro. You just said I'm harassing an officer. You showed me your badge. You're a cop, bro. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Don't you think the cops got enough on their plate already? Don't you? Can we agree that they already get enough? But then you got people out there like you trying to meet with the children? It makes them look bad, bro. Just like that other guy that's asking your brother for money makes me look bad, right? Right? But if I asked you for a penny, I asked you to call your mom to get some help, man. Right? I didn't ask you for money.
However, the father had carefully saved all the chat logs, making the man's attempts to lie useless and making his situation worse.
He said he has a problem. He's like minors for 4 or 5 years.
Is this your address?
Yeah. Well, that one right there. Yep.
So that's your house.
That's my house. But anyways, then we were talking. Well, his mom, somebody must have called him because I live streamed this. And he went to his truck. He was going to drive off. I told him I was calling the police, and he pulled his badge out of the center console. And he's like, "You're harassing an officer of the law." Pulled his police badge out on me. He told me he was a cop. Told me he was a security guard at first, but yeah, right now he just pulled out his badge at the center console and he's like, "You're harassing a cop." He's like, "Back the got it all recorded where he said he was here to have sex with a 14-year-old.
Okay.
I got all the chat logs right here. I have one more phone right in there. I can grab it for you. It's the first like 6 where he says he's 14, where I say I'm 14 and he's okay with it. And then this.
You have one more phone?
You have another. Well, it's another phone. It's a Grinder. It's my Grinder decoy phone. So that's how we met. But as soon as I told him I was 14, he wanted to get out of Grinder. He wanted to go to regular messaging because he didn't want Grinder keeps records. Okay. So he was trying to go to messaging. So we went over to messaging, and that's what I have on this phone. So you're going to see on here. This is where he asks.
And what's the paper?
That's just what he said. I just write it down so when I'm talking to him, yeah, and you can have it all. You sure can.
You don't need this?
No, not at all. That was just the big points that I'm writing down. Hey.
After a thorough investigation by the authorities, this part-time fake cop, who also acted as a full-time predator, was arrested and charged with multiple offenses. Now that he is in custody and awaiting trial, his fate is in the hands of the legal system. On October 14th, 2020, a Kentucky state trooper saw a car driving recklessly on the highway. The trooper pulled the car over and approached the driver to address the issue.
Insurance, yes, registration, negative, fire,
Don't you tell me what to do on my track.
The driver, identified as Justin, was said by the officer to be going 84 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone and swerving between lanes. Justin rolled down the window a little, but then rolled it back up, which made the situation more tense.
We're going to swerve. You know what's that? Going 84 mile an hour. I was down there 84, okay? You're still in the car, you're under arrest. Yeah. Yes, you are. You are under arrest. Get out of the car. Step out of the car. If not, I'm going to break it. Roll down the window. Roll down the window. You're under arrest.
Justin rolled the windows back up. The officer told him he was under arrest and even threatened to use force. Justin couldn't understand the officer's commands, and that's when the officer did something unexpected.
I'm about to pepper spray you. I'm about to pepper spray you if you don't get out. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. You're under arrest. Get out of the car right now. I'm at the school, Mom. Get out of the car. No, I'm going to let you back up. I'll wait. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. Get out of the car. I'm at school. I'm 24. Hurry up, man. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
As if that wasn't enough, the officer then dragged Justin out of his car. Up to that point, Justin hadn't been resisting at all, as he was scared for his life.
Get out of the car. I'm at the school. I'm at the school. Stop. I'll take a handicap. Hands behind your back. Okay. Put your hands behind your back now. Okay, Pete. Okay. And come back up now. I already got somebody coming. I'll go. Hurry up. Don't get here, okay? Don't get up here. Get out of the handicap and then you just fucking roll over. I've tried to, buddy. All right. Stand up. I can't stand up, buddy. All right. Come on. Well, I told you to get out of the car that you were under arrest, and then you rolled the window up on me. Yeah, because that's not right.
When another officer arrived, he was kind enough to help Justin with his burning eye. Justin said he had a disability and a serious brain injury, which his mother later confirmed. Despite this, the other officers showed no concern.
It's all my eyes. Yeah, I know. Hey, does somebody got any water? He called. Water. Hey,
Okay.
What?
So what I'm gonna do, I got him going to get a bottle of water, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of force your eyes open just a little bit, just so I can let that water get in, all right?
No, we'll kind of lean over, do it.
Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna lean you over this way. That way it's not running down your shirt.
Right or left?
I mean, I'm gonna lean you this way, okay?
Okay, well, it's mostly my left eye.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab right here and just kind of slowly, just lightly lift, okay?
All right, right here?
Yep. Go ahead and just force it. All right, man. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
54.
He's got a little bit of blood right here, but that's probably just where the glass probably just hit his head whenever it impacted. But
His head. He's got
No.
a brain injury.
I didn't hit him in the head. It was the glass. I think it was a little bit of the glass. But you said that Officer Barry got your number? Okay. Hey, Barry. You care to get her number?
Instead of apologizing for their behavior, the officer began searching Justin's vehicle for any evidence against him. At this point, it seemed they were just trying to justify the stop and their actions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, EMS arrived to check on Justin's condition.
Julie. You want to run Spencer around the car? At least the back and passenger side so it doesn't step on the glass.
Back passenger. Okay.
I just don't want Spencer to get a cut foot or anything. Yeah, he had a gun there too, but he had a felony charge, but it was diverted. What was it? Trafficking. So that's why I got Julie out there. But of course, it sucks when Spencer could hit on the driver's side, but I don't have any. But I'm not trying to have the dog walk the grass. So
you guys too.
Yeah, somebody have a bottle of water?
Yeah, dude. I didn't try from the car.
Well, you care to? I'm just gonna birdie a sip because I got a little bit of OC in my mouth.
Hey, did he say go ahead and get 51? He said yes when I did.
Oh, that's good enough.
Sure?
Yeah.
So I got an actual bottle.
No, it's okay. I just had a little bit.
While the officer was discussing the situation with the supervisor, he asked if the officer had been hurt during the encounter. It seemed like no one was concerned about what Justin went through, just because the officer didn't know how to handle and de-escalate the situation.
Back to my car, I run them, I get put my PBT to run for field sobriety. I go back up and I said, go ahead and step out. I'm gonna run you some tests, make sure I like to drive. He says no because he never did nothing and this is stupid to be pulled over for. I said, well, all right, you are under arrest for reckless driving. He rolls up the window. I tell him to roll the window back down. He doesn't do it, so I call for the PD or the SO. He then cracks the window. I pull my OC out. Get ready to hit him with it after I already told him he was going to jail. He rolled the window back up. I got my ass out. I busted the glass. He's still not getting out. I hit him with the OC once. I try to reach in and grab the door handle. He fights me a little bit. I go ahead and hit him one more time with the OC. I'm able to open up. I'm able to get the door open. Trying to grab him, get him out. He's got his hands on the wheel. I finally get him out. Once I get him on the ground, I finally put his hands on the back. I've got just a couple of real small cuts, probably just from the glass. But it's nothing bad.
This is how a disabled man is treated by a law enforcement officer. It's a disgrace. Routine grocery shopping turned nightmarish when Walmart lost prevention, and a sheriff wrongly apprehended someone without proper identification at the Walmart Supercenter in Spring Hill on November 27, 2022. The incident began when a Walmart employee called 911 to report an Asian male trespasser named Cody Valinda. However, this person was misidentified. The situation was captured on video and went viral. The employee informed the Hernando County Sheriff's Office about the misidentification. a deputy from Hudson County arrived and detained Tony Nguyen, who was shopping with his girlfriend, Lauren Caldwell. Caldwell recorded the deputy placing her boyfriend in handcuffs and escorting him out of the store for trespassing.
A year?
Yeah, you can't come back.
That was like 10, 15 years
There's
ago.
no
What
limit
are
on
you
that.
talking about?
There's no limit on that. When
We're
you
grocery
trespass, you can't come
shopping.
back.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing the store. You're not allowed to be here, alright?
It said
Let
10,
him
15
go.
years ago.
No. Let's go.
Where are you taking him? What the? Where are you taking him?
Wants you trespass as well, so let's go.
For what? For grocery shopping?
That guy right
No,
there.
for being trespassed.
For
Hey,
grocery
Hey,
shopping?
look, record him right there. Look, record him too. That fat guy.
What is going on?
He a cop too.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Where are you taking him? Where are you taking him?
It's all right.
No, it's not.
Amidst the chaos, Nguyen protested, questioning why he was being detained and pointing out that he was walking alongside the officer. He also mentioned his disability, noting that he had back issues.
Where? Oh my god, I cannot believe you're doing this.
Why
Where are
pulling me?
you
I'm walking
taking
with you.
him?
Why are you pulling me, sir?
Where are you taking
Why are
him?
you pulling me? You don't have to pull me. You know I'm disabled, right? I have back issues. You don't have to pull me, sir. You don't
Let
have-
go of
look, you don't
him.
have to pull. I'm walking with you. You don't have to
Let
pull
go
me.
of him.
I'm letting you know right now I have back issues. All right. I'm walking, so I don't know why you're pulling me, sir.
Oh my god.
He informed the officers that he needed to take his medication, specifying that he required blood pressure and anxiety medication. It was a plea for basic human decency and the acknowledgement of his rights amidst the unjust treatment.
Can I at least take my medication first? Before you take me? I have blood pressure medication, I have anxiety medication, and all kinds of stuff. It's in my Jeep. Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
This is like 10 years ago.
Finally, they escorted him into a police vehicle as the situation began to settle. A resolution was reached, albeit a bittersweet one. He will not be staying here. He's going to be going to jail tonight, the sheriff declared. His words underscored the harsh reality facing the accused.
We'll get all that sorted out, alright? If that's true, I'll let you go, okay? Okay. Are you good to take his items for me? Hold on to them. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Can I get my phone just in case?
She's gonna hold on to it for now, okay? These are all those items, correct? Yeah. Okay, very good. Alright, can you follow more?
Officers confirmed that he had been trespassed earlier this year, so he was not allowed to stay there. He would be taken to jail that night and would have a bond. The police also informed his girlfriend that if she returned to the location, she would be at risk of arrest for trespassing.
So the trespass has been confirmed. He has been trespassed here actually this year. So he will not be staying here. He's going to be going to jail tonight. He will have a bond. You'll be able to bond him out, okay? Does that understand? You understand that? You have all his items? Alright.
This is horrible. We just came from the Springs. We were in this Jeep with a boat and a trailer.
I got you. But regardless, once
Does
you
he
trespass
know
from somewhere,
that?
I'll explain to him on the way that I just explained to him, actually. So, is there anything that you need from me? Alright, I need you to get in the car and drive away because if you come back here, you're going to also be going to jail for trespass, okay?
This is disgusting.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I love you. I'll call Brittany.
When Nguyen was taken to jail, it was only then that officers requested his ID. According to reports, a deputy informed Nguyen that his ID was confirmed at the jail, indicating that he was not the person they were searching for. The deputy further stated that Nguyen had not been trespassed and would be taken back to his house. On February 26, 2022, officers from the West Melbourne Police Department pulled over a car going 80 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone. When the officer approached the driver, he was shocked by the driver's reaction.
Yes, sir. How you doing? Good. So you got your firearm on you? Yep. Okay. Then don't you put your hands down.
Deputy Sheriff.
Yeah, well, you were going 80 miles per hour?
Sorry about that.
And I'm gonna assume you've had a little bit too much to drink.
Yep.
80 miles per hour on Minton Road and the speed limit is 45. Who do you work for?
Orange County.
Sorry, buddy. That's kind of unacceptable driving pattern. You're under the influence, I can tell already, and you're traveling 80 miles per hour.
I'm sorry, man. Can I call a friend?
No, man, that's not how that works. Go ahead and put your car in park.
It is.
94 unit. Don't, listen.
You're gonna have my gun.
Where are you headed to?
Can I please have someone come pick me up?
Where are you headed to, man?
My mom's getting married this weekend.
That doesn't really tell me where you're headed to.
I don't know.
The driver was identified as Orange County Sheriff's Deputy Zachary Erickson. He claimed he had fled from his mother's wedding and then went on a distressed rant.
Put your hands behind your seat rest, man. I'm gonna take this gun off you.
Yeah, look, I don't want it.
You got any other firearms on you? Dude. Dude, you're driving 90 miles per hour, man.
Look, I'm drinking out. Please, that's all I have.
What?
My job is all I have. Please, don't. Please. I'm having a rough night.
You got your license on you, sir?
I don't. It's in my room.
Your license is in your room?
Look, man, my dad died in the line of duty. Please, I'm having a rough night.
Listen, man, you gotta pull yourself together, all right? You gotta pull yourself together.
Man, look, I swear, I'll have someone come pick me up, please.
The deputy had a complete breakdown and became extremely defensive. However, the officer wasn't swayed by his tears and continued to do his job.
Listen, I'm having a rough night, okay? My dad, look, listen, you can look at my badge, my ID.
That's 2011, man.
Listen, man, I'm having a rough night, okay?
Listen, this is no disrespect to your dad. I don't think you should disrespect him either by bringing this up. You understand?
I'm having a rough night, okay? My mom's getting married to another guy. I don't know what to do, okay?
Listen, you're an adult, all right? You're accountable for your actions. You are held at a completely entire different level,
listen,
right?
I can't.
You just pull yourself together.
God.
Where are you headed to?
Anywhere but my mom's hotel, because I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry? Where are you headed to?
I don't know.
Where are you coming from?
My mom's hotel, and I don't know where I'm going.
You know where you're going. You're going somewhere. It's on your phone's GPS.
Ma'am, I don't know.
Deputy Zachary's reason for fleeing while intoxicated was strange. Despite being an adult, he couldn't accept that his mother was getting married. Soon after, a senior officer arrived and began questioning him. He even asked Deputy Zachary to take some field sobriety tests, leading to a surprising reaction from the deputy.
You have any physical defects, disabilities that would prevent you from being able to walk a straight line or stand in one foot? No? Okay. Are you willing to do these exercises? No? If you refuse to perform the exercises, I'll have to make a decision as to whether you are safe to drive or not based on everything I've seen up to this point. Do you understand? Will you perform the exercises? If you refuse to submit to this test, your privilege to operate a motor vehicle will be suspended for a period of 1 year for a first or for 18 months if your driving privileges has been previously suspended as a result of a refusal to submit to such a test. Further, if your driving privilege has been previously suspended for a prior refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood, and you refuse the test, I am requesting of you now, you will be committing a misdemeanor. Your refusal to submit to this test is admissible into evidence in any court proceedings. Do you understand what I've explained to you?
Despite knowing that refusing the test could risk his job, the deputy blatantly refused. This shows a lack of commitment to law enforcement, as officers like this don't deserve to wear the badge. Shortly after, the officers proceeded to arrest him.
Hey, Zachary, go ahead and stand up. Zachary, stand up, buddy.
You're under arrest for DUI, okay?
The same mom that you're upset with and you were trying to get so far away from?
You have nothing sharp on you? Nothing? Okay.
Can I call my mom?
Yeah, 1 second.
Can I call my mom?
Yeah, I'm just gonna meet up with the van driver, and we'll do all that, okay?
Please.
Yep. Just after the paperwork or the...
After getting arrested, Zachary started pleading with the officer to call his mom. The officer refused, and Zachary continued to make various requests.
Please. Please, bro. Come on, man. Please, 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 bro.
I gotta finish this first because it's more important, and then...
I know, but these cuffs...
Just stop moving, stop twisting them around.
I'm not.
I didn't put them that tight.
You did.
I put 2 fingers between the cuff and your wrist.
You're not.
And it fit.
Please.
Open what?
Open the door.
Why would I do that?
Can you please open the door?
Why would I do that?
Please. Come on, man. Please. Please. Can you help me out? Please open the door.
I'm not gonna open the door.
Why? Can you help me out, please? Bro, these cuffs are ridiculous.
So I'm not stalling the van driver when he comes.
I know, but please, bro.
No, that would be even better.
Can you put it in the front now?
Not right now.
Please, bro.
Look, man, I'm alone. I'm not trying to...
Listen, man, come on.
I'm alone.
It's unfortunate to see how Zachary acted after being arrested. Despite knowing all the protocols, he remained difficult and even began to complain about health issues after a while.
I had a bad burger for dinner, bro. Please, man. Come on. Please. Come on. Hey. Come on, man. I don't want to throw up in your car. Come on. Hey. I'm gonna throw up, bro. I had a bad burger for dinner, bro.
You can't do it outside the window?
I can't.
That's why I put the window down.
I can't. I have to go to the hospital. Chest pain.
Chest pain?
Can you
make sure you throw up? Or if you have to.
Huh?
Do you have to throw up stuff?
I have chest pain.
Yeah? Even after I loosen up your cuffs, you're gonna have chest pain? Yeah? Where does your chest hurt? You think it's just from drinking?
I didn't know.
I loosen the cuffs, but I just don't want you to say stuff that you don't mean. Even if I loosen your cuffs, your chest.
Yep.
Alright, let's see if you feel better by the time they come. Turn around, so I can loosen the cuffs.
My chest already hurts, man.
The officer felt sympathy for Zachary's feelings, but that didn't excuse his actions or his decision to drive while intoxicated. To make matters worse, the corrupt deputy also began demanding favors from the officer.
Favors? Keeps distracting me.
Are you gonna call her? Sir? Is everybody in here gonna know that I'm a cop?
I'm gonna give them the heads up just so they can separate you or do whatever they gotta do for their policy.
Thank you. What kind of rifle is this?
Saint.
What?
Saint.
Saint? Saint what?
Oh, AR-15. Yeah, the department is.
Does it hurt your back that far over to type?
A little bit.
Zachary was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence and refused a breath alcohol test. He later pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 9 months of probation and a $674 fine. After the Orange County Sheriff's Office learned of his actions, they immediately removed him from his law enforcement duties. On May 7th, 2020, a veteran police officer, accompanied by his rookie partner, pulled over a car for a minor traffic offense. When the suspect exited the vehicle, the senior officer immediately became aggressive, while the rookie officer remained calm and composed. This situation led to a dispute between the two officers.
Why are you getting out of the car? Why are you getting out of the car so nervous? Put your hands on top of your head. Do it now. Hands on top of your head. 15 him now. 15 him. 10-15. Pat him down for weapons. Anybody else in the vehicle? Put him in the back
to the patrol car and get his name and ID. Are you listening to dispatch?
Yeah, I told dispatch.
Are you listening to dispatch?
You're not clear.
The senior officer was not only being rude to the suspect, but also seemed angry with the rookie cop, which was likely to escalate the situation further.
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
All right, sir, have a seat. Have a seat.
Hey, don't touch
Have a seat. Don't try to charge into me. Do not try to charge into me. Do you understand me?
Are you serious?
Do not charge into me. Do you understand? Have a seat in the vehicle.
Are you serious?
Have a seat in the
you
vehicle.
serious?
Sit in the vehicle properly, or I'm going to.
Kidding me?
I'm going to tase you if you do not sit in the vehicle
Bro,
properly.
are you serious?
Sit in the vehicle properly.
You had to rush me like that?
Put it in here. Do not charge into
You're
me.
teaching this kid how to... Man.
The officer continued to show anger toward both the suspect and the rookie officer. It was clear that the officer's claims were false, as the suspect had not barged into him, and there was no justification for the use of force. The officer then proceeded to conduct an illegal search of the suspect's vehicle.
Do me a favor, come here. Rookie stalled out. Total freaking soft safety thing happened. This guy almost rushed me in handcuffs. He didn't put him in handcuffs, and I told him to put him in handcuffs. Okay. The guy's drunk and belligerent. He just totally... So just stay 10, 12 him. Make sure he gets ID on him, and calm that guy down.
The officer was clearly confused and seemed to have a personal vendetta against the rookie officer, who was remaining calm and fair with the suspect. The senior officer then proceeded to file a baseless complaint against his junior.
Traffic stop that you're on right now.
Huh? Yes. And then finally he put handcuffs on him and then push him in the back, put him to the back. And I said, run his ID, so on and so forth. The guy is drunk, high, and belligerent. While I'm standing there, the rookie's not holding him properly and allows him to almost bum rush me.
Wow, okay, well, this definitely has to be severely documented, and
Well, it takes a lot to piss me off, and I'm trying to ease him into it. But, you know, even yesterday I kind of told Emily, she says, oh, you're hitting all the traffic spots. And I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to ease him in a controlled environment because I notice he shakes and gets that nervous.
yeah, we definitely gotta document that, but you had your camera on, I hope, right?
Yeah.
Perfect, I'm gonna have to mark those too. Okay.
It wasn't a bad bum rush, but the thing is the guy kept on... Huh?
So I said I was hoping to have no problem, child. Just hit shit. Okay.
I'm trying to smooth it over, but then the thing is, when the guy's not complying and he's not holding on to him, and he takes a step towards him.
That way you can get someone hurt. No,
The officer fabricates the entire incident, as the suspect showed no signs of resistance or aggression. As dispatch says they'll investigate the matter, the officer attempts to cover up his lies.
It wasn't a crazy bum rush, but I can tell he wanted to me. So I was like, dude, he's not picking up on the signs.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
All right, THI2 has a rookie for a DUI, right?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So.
The behavior exhibited by this corrupt police officer was shocking. Later, the truth was revealed by the body camera footage, highlighting the deep-rooted issue of aggression within the police force and how it can influence rookie officers to adopt similar tyrannical behaviors. In June 2023, a First Amendment auditor from Canada was recording in a public parking lot when Officer Andrew Smith approached him and told him to stop. The auditor argued that he wasn't breaking any laws, but the officer disagreed.
Hi there, how are you today?
We got a call about you.
Me? For
yeah,
what?
Because you're videotaping people leaving the parking lot, so they think it's suspicious.
Oh my gosh.
So do you have your license, registration, insurance for this vehicle, sir?
Sorry, have I committed a crime?
Yep.
I've committed a crime?
Yep.
And what crime would that be?
You're being suspicious, so we're investigating.
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
It's neither of those two things.
What's your
this
name
isn't
and badge
the US.
number?
62260, Constable Smith.
Okay, sweetheart. And what would you like today, cupcake?
Your license, registration, and insurance for the vehicle.
The auditor insisted he wasn't breaking any laws, but the officer had a different view. Confident he hadn't committed any crime and with no reason to give his ID, the auditor stood his ground. However, the officer refused to accept this and kept escalating the situation.
You tell yourself that. You can leave me alone, man. I'm here absolutely doing nothing wrong.
You've been called in as a suspicious person, so
I haven't. Have I committed any crime?
I don't know.
Well, you don't. Well, when you figure that out, you let me know. Okay.
Okay. License, registration, insurance, please.
Absolutely not.
So the problem is now you've been called in, so we have to do an investigation.
Yeah, you do your investigation, sir. I'm not stopping you from that. You can do that. What's your name and badge number?
Constable Neufeld, regimental number 6.
All right. So as your officer just explained, he said because I'm filming.
That's
which is my constitutional Canadian Charter of Rights constitutional. I'm engaged in a constitutional activity. He cannot deem this a crime. If he wants to take it there and escalate it, we absolutely can. But this little cupcake right here, he's gonna.
The officer tried to handle the situation physically with the auditor, but another officer arrived to try to defuse things. Despite this, Officer Smith had other plans and did the unthinkable.
See,
I rolled down my window to talk to you to let you know that I mean no ill will or no harm. That's it. But you know what? If he's gonna escalate it, then I'm not gonna be to you.
But he hasn't.
He has. He just told me that I've committed a crime.
No, I don't.
This little just told me I committed a crime.
I didn't hear that one, but here, can I try to explain it to you?
You just touched my. Do it again. Do it again and see what happens. Get your hand out of my car. Get out of my car. Get out of my car. It's on video. It's on video. You put your hand in my car. I can't step out.
Okay, well, you're under arrest for obstruction.
Nope. Get out of here, man. Don't touch me. Get the thing here. I didn't commit no crime.
Under arrest.
I don't give. You can't obstruct me. I didn't do nothing. Get the fuck out of here. You got out of my. You put your hand in my car without a warrant. You idiot.
Officer Smith seized the auditor's camera and proceeded to arrest him without any valid reason. The auditor was taken to the police station and later released without charges. Officer Smith faced no questions or accountability for his actions and was allowed to leave without consequence. On May 5th, a man was stopped for speeding by a deputy from the Harford County Sheriff's Office.
How you doing? Thank you. Deputy Jackson with the Sheriff's Office stops me video and audio recorded. Okay. You got your registration as well?
This is my registration. Look for my license now.
Yeah, that's us, man.
Here you go.
Thank you.
No problem.
Still live in Baltimore? Yes. Okay. Can you turn the car off? Can I see the key? All right. Real quick, the reason I stopped you, I mean, you rode next to me for a while there. Oh, yeah, since the McDonald's. We turned you were right next to me at the traffic light. We made a left-hand turn.
Okay.
And then you were following the speed limit. That was fine. But once you got to here, man, you were doing 70 and a 55.
I think I felt it too. I wasn't trying, I kept easing off the gas pedal.
Okay.
I think it's one of my suspensions because it bounced and then I started picking up speed.
The police officers seemed to appreciate the suspect's obedience and kindness, which left a positive impression on them.
Even if there was more, and if it was right on the line, I'll still work in your favor just because you're being decent. I try not to push it too much unless somebody's giving me a hard time.
So our question, because I just had an order and I'm actually looking for a job.
Okay.
Do you know any jobs out here hiring so that way I wouldn't have to be coming in from the city to the county back and forth every day?
Are you trying to?
I'm trying to find somewhere out here.
4105 Ocean City. You're trying to find a way to stay out here?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I know a lot of people I don't know what your qualifications are, but a lot of people go over here to Kohl's Distribution. Yeah, or Rite Aid, which is up in Aberdeen. It's still not too far.
So that Kohl's is the one right here off Hanson Road?
Yeah. Last thing you want to do is, when you're trying to save money, the last thing you want to do is start spending it all on gas.
Yeah.
So, all right, just hang with him for a second. I'm just going to check the car real quick. Like I said, don't worry about nothing. I mean, if there is more in there, I don't need you to tell me about it. I'm going to check it anyway, and then we'll just get everything out in front of us, and I'll try to work it out for you, okay? Yo.
The police officer is even helping the suspect find a job and giving him financial advice. But don't be fooled. Wait until you see what happens when an innocent man arrives on the scene with just a phone.
Person's walking up on us now. Can I help you? Can I help you?
What's your name?
You can back up, please.
This is a public sidewalk.
This is a traffic stop. You need to back up.
This is a public sidewalk.
You can't walk up behind us.
On the sidewalk. Hey, listen.
Back up.
Listen, you don't know me.
Back up.
You don't know me.
I'm telling you to back up.
I'm
telling you to back up.
I don't care. Who do you think?
Back up.
Millions of people watching.
Back up! I'm telling you, yes, back up.
You gonna tase me?
Yes, back up.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
Back up.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
This is a traffic stop. You do not belong here.
I am far away. I have a right to film the police.
You can go over there. You're interrupting.
No, I'm not.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
For what? I'm on a
You're under
sidewalk,
arrest.
sir.
You're under arrest for hindering. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Sir?
Turn around and put your hands
on a sidewalk.
I'm telling you right now, bud. Put your hands behind your back.
All right, listen.
Don't reach in your pockets. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir, I'm not interfering with anything. I'm on a sidewalk.
You're under arrest. I told you.
For what?
Hindering.
Sir, I was on the sidewalk.
You can let go of this.
I was on the sidewalk.
You can let go of this. Everything's being audio-visually recorded, okay?
Sir. Okay.
This is going to go in your pocket for the time
Sir,
being.
I'm on the sidewalk, sir. And sir, listen to me. Listen to me.
603 dispatch. Can you open up a separate card for hindering and mark 1095 here?
For what?
Start me, supervisor, please.
Mistake. You guys are making a big. I'm on a sidewalk. This is a public sidewalk, sir. I'm allowed to walk on the sidewalk.
He told you we're in the middle of a traffic
But
stop.
I'm walking on a sidewalk, sir. I'm walking on the public sidewalk. Can I speak to a sergeant?
Yeah, they're coming. You're going to have a seat right here on the curb.
The second man struggles to believe what he has just witnessed. Once again, the corrupt police officers have abused their power to assert their superiority. Pay close attention to the officer's attempts to justify his actions.
What I do for a living, I'm a constitutional activist.
Okay.
And what I do is I film the police from publicly accessible areas.
You can stand over there and film us from the front. You cannot walk up. Listen to me.
I was walking.
Listen to me.
I was going that way. You didn't.
No. You walked up behind us, and when I told you to back up, you're telling me this is a sidewalk. No, you can't get this close.
I'm walking down that way.
When the police are conducting an investigation.
That, sir.
No. You don't understand.
I do this for a living, sir. I really listen.
Okay. Maryland and the Harford County Sheriff's Office, which I am, a Harford County Sheriff's Office deputy, okay? We will allow you to video. I don't care if you're standing over in the parking lot where I can see you, away from the traffic stop. But as soon as we do a traffic stop or any other type of investigation, we drop a bubble on the area that we're in. You're not walking up behind me.
No, I wasn't trying.
No. You walked from over there to right here. You're not walking up. Listen to me.
Okay, I'm listening.
You're not going to get the full answer unless you just stop.
I'm going to listen to you, sir.
You walked from that car over there, this direction, right behind my truck, to the back corner of my truck, right here. Okay? And I told you no.
That's why I recorded.
I said back up.
I wasn't.
Okay, you don't want to listen. So we'll go ahead and charge, okay? And then you can.
Listen,
no, it's not. Come on, you're under arrest.
Sir.
You're under arrest.
Sir, don't listen to me. I have. All right.
Point where I had to take my taser out because you didn't want to stop approaching us.
Sir, listen. How about you let me go on my way?
No.
And we're not gonna.
Nope.
And we're not gonna.
You're going to jail. That's it. I'm not messing around with it, man, because I believe in your rights. Listen to me. I believe in your...
I stand up for the Constitution. Sir, I got sergeants, lieutenants who have my back. I got county officials in my
I don't care.
And sir,
you're not going to walk up behind me like that.
I didn't. I had no ill intent.
You took my whole attention away from this stop over here.
I'm sorry for doing that, but
this is our business. Who is that guy right there?
I'm apologizing.
Who is that?
I'm apologizing.
I don't care about your apology. You are under arrest.
I'm not saying that.
I appreciate that you want to talk about it now.
No, you.
But at the time, you're very confrontational, and it's taking my attention away from this gentleman over here, whom you know nothing about. I pulled my taser because you kept stepping at me, bud.
Okay.
And my attention's over here.
Okay.
All right. They're coming.
It's clear that the policeman is unwilling to listen to the man on the sidewalk because he knows he has acted illegally. In November 2021, First Amendment Auditor Travis Hines went to Bethany City Hall in Missouri to conduct a First Amendment audit. As soon as he began filming, the employees called the police on him.
See?
Yeah.
We're
gonna go talk to them in the back and find out what's going on.
All right. Well, just all right. Yeah, because you didn't hear the conversation.
No,
so.
no, but we'll talk to you too. So.
All right. Well, I'm the one that they called the cops on. I guess they buzzed the cops on, and I parked right out here, and I was asking about the parking situation. Apparently, we can park across the street. Because I mean, you know about the 2-hour signs, right? The 2-hour limits. Are you blocking me from exiting?
I'm trying to figure out why I'm being called.
Okay. Well, I guess you want to talk to. Yeah. All right. Fine.
Officer John Harris came out to confront Travis Hines and quickly began accusing him of something he hadn't done. Despite having committed no crime, Hines was detained by the officers. He wasn't free to leave, and the officers seemed more interested in escalating the situation.
I mean, I just, I'm parked here, and I figured maybe I could just.
We're not sure what your concern is.
This is a 2-hour parking. I'll get a ticket for 2-hour parking. You know what?
Get a ticket for 2-hour parking.
Okay, so I guess I didn't ask the question directly. Will I get a ticket for parking longer than 2 hours? The answer is no. Okay, well then that settles it.
All right. Do you have your driver's license on you?
What? What's
driver's license?
What is it?
So I can identify you. Make sure you don't have any warrants.
Well, I mean, first we have to establish a crime.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Making contact with you is good enough.
Yeah, that's fine. And you can make contact.
Hey, I've been called here to make contact with you.
Okay.
Yes, Officer Harris.
Well, who's the caller?
If you're failing, they are.
Well, no, they were the buzzer. They buzzed,
if
right?
If you are failing to identify yourself to me and not give me your ID,
Yeah.
I will take you to jail. You want to crime?
Oh, you wanna charge me with the crime?
No, if you don't identify yourself, we want to identify you.
Well, I don't. I'm sorry, but I have to enforce my Fourth Amendment rights.
Officer Harris began to racially profile Travis Hines, insisting on checking for any warrants. Despite having committed no crime and having no obligation to provide his ID, Hines was pressured by the officer, who clearly lacked an understanding of the law and only made the situation worse.
Understand?
You have the right to
If you
identify
think
yourself to me.
if you think your prosecutor's gonna back you up on that, they want to follow through on this charge. We'll see how those arguments go.
Yeah.
They tend not to go too well in your favor.
Okay.
Just doing this.
Well,
A charge of what?
Do you not want to give me your driver's license?
Well, do you want to give me your driver's license?
I don't have to give you my driver's
Well,
license.
I don't understand why you can't give me.
I'm making contact with you.
I'm making contact with you.
I'm going to run you
And
make
these
sure
two.
there's no warrants.
Let me get all. You're Harris.
Yep, I'm Harris.
I guess I'm gonna have to get familiar with who you guys are.
Mm-hmm.
May I get your name?
Trevor Place, I'm the sheriff.
Trevor Place, and you're the actual sheriff, not just a deputy.
No.
Okay. All right. Place. Is that okay? And then your name?
Brandon York.
York. Okay. York.
Y-O-R-K, yeah.
Okay. All right. So making contact is not what the RAS or whatever. It's just making contact. You can make contact with anybody.
The officer had no answers for Travis's questions, and it was clear that Travis had no obligation to identify himself. At that moment, the other officer intervened, and his behavior was even more irrational.
We pulled over here because there was someone that was irate.
Irate, okay.
Okay, we don't know before we get here.
Yeah.
What I'm telling
you
you
were
is-
buzzed too.
We were buzzed.
Oh, you were actually called? They didn't have a buzzer? Oh.
There's like 8 or 10 people back here that could call. So
Okay.
the reason we're asking for your ID is because a crime has been committed. We're not
Oh.
trying to charge you with one.
Well, if you think you want to follow through on charging me with a crime, I mean, see what your prosecutor, your city prosecutor would want to, go through.
So here's the question: is why don't you identify yourself? We'll all move on.
Well, why don't we establish the crime? We got a Fourth Amendment here. We got to get through here. All right, and I mean, there's steps to take with that. If you want to fully charge me with a crime, then I guess you have to arrest me, and follow through on that.
Travis knew this was an illegal arrest and that it wouldn't hold up in court. He was sure of his rights and didn't back down. That's when the cops made a big mistake, making things worse for themselves.
About parking, this would be laughed out of court, Harris. But if you want to follow through,
Yeah. Are you failing to give me your?
Are you failing to give me your ID?
Are you failing to give me your ID?
Okay, I'm willing to exchange IDs.
Face the wall.
All right.
Put your phone down.
All right. You're taking this. What's it?
Put your hands behind your back.
All right, you're taking this way beyond where it needs to go.
No, actually, I'm not.
You're not? Oh, okay. Well, your city prosecutor's probably gonna be really happy with you. Crime. A simple contact has to turn into an arrest. Comply. Where's your ID, Harris?
You don't need my ID.
Harris, you don't need my.
The officers clearly didn't know the law and arrested the auditor for failing to identify himself. Travis said he would be suing them, but there are no updates on that so far. On November 14, 2019, civil rights activist Michael Peard entered the Stanford government building carrying a cardboard sign that read, "Property of Stanford City." Shortly after entering, the building's security chief came out to confront Michael.
Public property. This is public property?
Yes.
Okay.
It's open to the public.
I'm the chief of security here,
Okay.
right? I can deem this inappropriate for this building.
By what policy?
By
or what
the
law?
mayor's policy.
Can I see the policy?
I'll be glad to get the director of operations involved, but this sign, you've got to put this down right now, bro.
I'm not putting
You've
it
got to
down.
leave. You've got to leave then.
I'm not putting
Let's
it
have
down.
a talk. Come on. Let's have a talk.
Let's talk right here.
Let's have a talk. Come on.
Let's talk right here.
Okay. Let's go in the office. Let's go in the office right here.
I'm
Let's go in
staying
the
right
office
here.
right here.
I'm staying right here.
All right, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get the police department involved, and they can explain and go further with.
Michael was correct in asserting his First Amendment right to freedom of speech while in the public building. The security chief had no authority to force him out and instead called the police.
There's police on the way.
Okay.
So, any chance you want to step outside, or
I don't think I have
you want to speak with them?
I don't think I have to.
Why do you got this sign up anyway?
Because Stanford is threatening to steal someone's property.
Steal whose property?
Through eminent domain.
What you gotta understand is, we can't have this in the lobby, man. It's inappropriate, bro. It's inappropriate.
I'll answer questions. Are you all set? Do you have any ID or anything?
Did I do anything wrong?
Well, you're not here with this property sign in front of all these people. So you're here to, what was it again? To protest?
To protest the use of eminent domain by Stanford.
Eminent domain. What areas are you talking about? Like the South End or anything?
Pulsaki.
Let's talk outside. Yeah, let's talk outside. Sergeant.
I don't think I have to go outside.
Come on. We're going to talk to you outside.
Michael was accompanied by someone named Michael Friend, and both were protesting against Stanford's use of eminent domain on a house.
Come along. Yes. Oh, come on. It is a government center. You're right.
This is public property.
We want to find out
what's going on, brother. So what's going on? What happened? I want to hear your side of the story.
I just told you. I'm
I
here.
wasn't here.
That's all I'm here to do is protest eminent domain.
Do me a favor. We're going to seize these two cameras as evidence, right? So what happened? Do me a favor. When he's done, we'll seize the two cameras as evidence.
Okay.
All right. So
Am I being arrested?
No, I just want to find out what's going on.
Am I under arrest? Then I'm.
I'm just what's going on?
Then I'm not.
You have ID
answering
on you?
questions.
Excuse me?
Do you have reasonable suspicion of a crime?
Maybe.
Maybe. That's not good enough. I refuse
you can't,
to
if they
give
ask
my
you to get
ID.
off the property, you can't come back.
And I just.
We asked you to come out. That's the only reason you came out, though.
The security chief and the officer appeared to lack understanding of the law. The officer had no right to stop Michael from filming or to trespass him from a public building. Despite Michael's resistance, the officers continued to harass both him and his companion, hoping they would give in to their ignorance.
You can't go inside because you're being asked to be removed from property. Okay?
Okay, but I'm not being detained.
No, you're not being detained.
All right.
We're doing an investigation. Okay?
But I'm not being detained.
No, you're not being detained. We're doing an investigation.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna leave.
No, don't let him leave yet. Don't let that guy leave either. We're gonna seize their cameras.
Okay.
So what happened?
He just showed up in the lobby.
Do you know who this kid is?
No idea.
Okay, we gotta find out who he is. But what was he's protesting against some eminent domain stuff?
This is specific property, I think. I don't know if
It's just this is public property, correct?
I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Do you see? I'm not too familiar. Does he need a permit to be out there?
Normally it would, yeah.
Out there, not in here.
Out there as well.
The officers even seemed to contradict each other. Although Michael wasn't formally detained, he wasn't allowed to leave. Soon after, the officer tried to arrest him without a clear reason.
If the security asks him to leave and he refuses, that's different. He refused at first. I want to ID this guy. We have to ID him.
I know the other guy is Michael Friend. I don't know who this guy is. Michael Friend. He had the
Baker 19.
Just be advised, no hits, no wants for Michael Picard, but he does have a permit and weapon registered to him.
Now, do you have any of your weapons on you at all? Your weapons holder?
Does it look like it?
Well, I'm gonna check right now. But people have concealed weapons under their nuts, so that's why I'm asking you. Alright. The reason I'm asking is I want you to know how this process works.
If I'm being arrested, then I refuse to answer any more questions.
Okay.
Can I have a glass of water, please?
No, sir, you're not being cooperative. I was just gonna tell you how cooperation goes a long way.
Michael refused to answer any questions and was arrested, ending up in the back of the police cruiser. Meanwhile, the officers turned their attention to Friend, trying to seize his mobile phone, once again violating his constitutional rights.
Your name, sir? What's your name?
I don't consent to this.
What's your name? I don't consent to this either. I don't consent to it either, right? Okay, and that's fine. You can do whatever you want. But that becomes evidence because you're here. And you're recording
I
it.
don't consent to you taking my phone.
Well, you don't have to because I can do that. Okay, it's part of evidence.
That's fine.
Okay, sir, but I just want to find out what's going on. You guys are just doing this here.
Hey, that's fine.
What's your name? What's his name?
Right there, sir.
So we got Michael Friend. Okay. Well, listen, I'm not here to bust any chops, all right? Me neither.
But I'm telling you, do not roast Michael because you're making a big mistake.
Who's Michael? I don't know who he is.
Can you just take me into the back? Do you have a ticket? No, I'm fine.
Okay, so what I'm trying to understand is he has a right. I totally agree with you. He has a right to protest, but the people in there, they asked him to leave. There's other kids.
You're gonna have another big problem. That's all.
You know what? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. That's your choice.
It's not my choice. The people in there called the police.
It's your choice.
Well, it is.
You're making the decision to arrest him for his speech. That's your choice.
Well, his speech is offending other people. We're not only his protector. We got to protect the people in there too. Did you forget that? Did you forget that?
Did anybody get the kids' info in there?
No, we got to get kids' info in there. I spoke to the state's attorney. Everybody's cameras on.
You said that you were going to call the state's attorney.
No, well, yeah. Well, I wanted to confer just to make everything right. And you know what? We have everything here. It's your friend. I don't even know what his name is. I guess, right? You guys do have a right, and I agree. You guys do have a right to protest. But when it comes to other people have rights too. You know, Mike. And just be careful what you guys do out here. You have kids that are in there. Not you. I'm just saying the other guy. I'll explain to him too. Not you. I'm sorry. I'll explain to the other gentleman. I don't even know his name. I'm gonna go talk to him. But here's your thing. Just be aware. I understand you want to get points across to people. Just be aware of other people that have rights too. You know what I mean? And we all live in this world together, man. And we have to get along. You know what I'm saying?
Michael Friend was detained for over an hour, and his phone was seized just for filming the encounter. Meanwhile, Michael Peard was taken to the police station, charged with breach of peace and interfering with a police officer. His bail was eventually reduced from $1,250 to a promise to appear. After a lengthy court battle, his charges were dropped in December 2020. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.